Hey guys, Jess Hallock here. I want to talk about my night routine because I get asked about it all the time. I always say how long my hair holds and my curls hold, and so I'm going to show you how.
Oh, I just wanna say hello and do whatever I like. It doesn't matter if they say so, 'cause I can put up a fight.
Okay, so let's think about why your hair normally falls and what type of hair texture you have, because along with trying to make your curls hold throughout the night, you also have other factors coming into play. For my hair gets greasy when I sleep. I kind of sweat when I sleep, and especially on my head. And if I wake up in the morning and my hair is has been down and not been up or taken care of, then it gets really greasy. And over time, obviously I can't have my hair last as long. So that's one factor. If your hair is super dry, and let's say it's curly or frizzy or coarse or kind of damaged, you need to be hydrating your hair at night. So my night routine personally, I put a dry shampoo in my hair before I go to sleep. A lot of what prevents you getting an oily scalp is to be preventative. So using a very lightweight dry shampoo, not one that's gonna super absorb oils like crazy, and not be heavy, is key. So I like this one. It's the Aquage dry shampoo. There's others that I like too. This is just my go-to because it's clear and it's very lightweight and easy to use. So before I go to bed, I'll put it at my root. And specifically, I'm just gonna stick to my mohawk section. And I spray up in there, and I don't do a lot because it's preventative. It's not necessarily greasy yet. So I'm gonna spray that in. If your hair is curly, coarse, dry, damaged, any of those things, you should be using an oil at night, every night. I always tell my clients this and they're like, well, I thought it was just a heat protectant, or I thought I only put it in wet. No, put it in dry. If your hair is naturally curly or coarse, it needs this. You're naturally dry. You're probably that person that can go a week without washing your hair because your scalp isn't dirty or anything. It might get flaky because it's dry, but that's probably why you need one. Your hair is thirsty and you should be doing this at night. It's a long period of time that your hair can just soak and absorb and not have any other elements happening. So make sure you pick an oil that is not silicone based so that it absorbs into your hair and does what it needs it to do at night. If it's silicone based, you might just feel greasy in the morning. So make sure you're picking a good one. And I have another video I'll link at the end with the products that I like to use, foundation, hair care, because knowing what's in your products is really, really important, especially when you're gonna sleep in them, and that's a lot of time to wreak havoc or do a lot of good for your hair. So if your hair is dry, curly, coarse, damaged, put oil through your hair, and I just mean 1 or 2 pumps, rub it into your hands, and run it through like this. Very, very, very light. Okay, so my second thing that I do, everyone asks me, what does pineapple style mean? I'm gonna show you. So I always sleep with a scrunchie. Any brand, any type, doesn't matter. As long as it's a scrunchie, it is very easy on your hair. I use it because it doesn't crease. I can also use a bobble. I do prefer a scrunchie though. It's just a little bit looser. A bobble will hold your hair in place. This kind of moves around, which is perfect. So this is pineapple style. This is for if you have like medium length hair. You could do it with long hair, but ideally if you have medium length hair or shorter hair, this is what you're gonna do. Bear with me. Woo! So you flip your head upside down and then pull your hair all the way up, up, on the top of your head. Okay, do you see how this could be a pineapple? There's your pineapple, there's your crazy top, pineapple style. It's kind of random. Okay, so you put it on top of your head. You don't put it tight because anytime you wear your hair tight to your head, it can get greasy. So make sure you loosen it up so that you can do this and then put your scrunchie on. And it's not tight, right on top of my head, troll style. Is this what they did in the 80s? Maybe the 90s, I don't know. I feel like this was popular. I was rocking this at 5 for some reason, so it had to have been popular at some point. Anyway, put your hair up like this at night. I'm such a dork. Okay, so this is pineapple style. This helps keep your hair off your neck, out of the way. When you sleep, it is not getting creased at all. All my curls are up here. You should know that when I take it down, I don't have curls starting right at the top of my head. That's not what I'm saying that this does. It maintains the volume and preserves the curl through the rest of your hair. So when I take it down in the morning, I have all this volume up here because it's been sitting on top of my head all night, so it's perfect. It's a little crazy, but you just brush it out and you have something along the lines of a loose wave. Personally, if I am trying to do low heat, which I feel like a lot of people should be doing, I just leave it. I grab a really good texture spray or this dry shampoo that I really like, and I work it through my ends and just fluff them up. Guys, that is all you need to do. You don't need to recurl your hair every morning, even if it loosened to just a bump. Like not even a legit curl, just a bump. Do you know how many pictures I get off of Pinterest of people that are just wanting like, oh, like that really tousled, I didn't even try look? Yeah, she probably woke up and then put texture spray in her hair. It's that simple. Don't overthink it. You probably think you should be doing a lot more and you don't. If you do want more curl in the morning, after you let your hair down, I will pick up this front piece on either side, and then I'll pick up, where's my hair? I'll pick up a piece somewhere along here on either side, just to give my hair some height and curl around my face. And then I don't touch it, I just put texture spray in it. So when I say that my curls last over the next few days, that's all I'm doing. It doesn't mean that I wake up in the morning and they look perfect and bouncy like they did on the first day. It's that you learn how to work with the style over the next few days. If your hair is short and you can't get all your hair on top of your head, when my hair was shorter, or if I really just didn't care about what the bottom looks like in the morning because my hair is gonna cover it anyway, same thing, but just pull up your mohawk section, because this is where you hold the most grease in your hair. Maybe a little bit more, about that. And then same thing, pineapple style, boop, on top of your head. Just like this. If you show up at my house around like 10 p.m., this is what you're gonna find. Just kidding. No, really, you would. This is what it would look like. And, you know, in my pajamas. I have kids, I go to bed early. Okay. Ugh. So, if your hair is long, a little bit different of a ballgame. You have two options. If your hair is long or if you have extensions, you have options. If your hair is long, you definitely need to be doing something to it at night. Every time you go to bed and just let it go. It's either gonna be tingly in the morning, it's gonna be dry, nappy. Your extensions are gonna be a nest. Trust me, I've had all different types. It doesn't matter, that's how it works. So if you have extensions, two options, or long hair. You are going to part, actually, okay, I'll be honest. I did 3 different ways. Because third one's a little embarrassing, but it just, you know, it satisfies both problems. Okay, so if your hair's down, you're going to do 2 standard loose braids, incorporating your extensions all the way down. Keeps your hair from tingling, it keeps it soft and shiny, it gives your hair a beachy wave in the morning. That's what you should be doing. Option number 2, put your hair all the way up on top of your head. If you have beads or tapes, no one's gonna see you, so it doesn't matter if they show, just get them on top of your head. And then if you have curls, twist your hair like this, twist, 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 twist into a bun, and put your scrunchie on 1 or 2 times. Make sure your hair is loose enough, like that. When I take this down in the morning, it is a very bouncy sock bun curls. Have you seen those? They're just like, what's it called? Victoria's Secret, like bouncy, pretty curls. Okay, that's what it does. So if your hair is long, if my hair is short like this, it would probably look a little Shirley Temple-ish when I woke up. because my ends are in there. I like to keep my ends somewhat straight. So pineapple style is more what I need. But if your hair is long, wrap that sucker up and put it on top of your head just like this. And the third option, so I said it's a little embarrassing, but I definitely did this because it helped. Your extensions usually are from about here and down, and then your top is your natural hair. So I pulled up my natural hair on top, and I pineapple style the top because that gives me all the volume that I've been looking for. And then I pull my hair down on either side and do the 2 braids. And then I look like someone from Whoville. But it works. Like literally, it preserved my extensions and it gave me volume. So your significant other might think you look a little funny. And actually your kids will be more brutally honest, let's be honest. But it definitely works. So those are my go-tos if I need to preserve my hair at night. I will say, because I didn't think about this until someone messaged me about it, if your hair is styled straight, you're gonna have a kink. I don't usually do my hair straight, and the main reason is, well, that's not true. I do it straight on the first day, but I don't intend on it staying over the next few days because it's gonna kink. If you tuck your hair behind your ear, it's gonna kink. It doesn't matter if it's a really soft, loose scrunchie, it's going to kink. So this is not gonna preserve your straight hair. It will keep it from getting greasy and it will give you lots of volume in the morning. But if you went to bed with your hair straight, you'll need to put a wave or something in it in the morning. So don't expect this to save your straight hair. Before I wrap this up, I did want to remind you that nighttime is also a great time to do a leave-in treatment. So the 2 types of treatments that you can do when you go to sleep and sleep with them in is an oil-based treatment. If you wanted to douse your hair in oil or in an oil mask that does not have keratin in it but is purely oil-based, and I'm not saying coconut oil, do not put coconut oil on your hair, that clogs your hair, like just don't do it. It's all bad. But if it was a good one, you can slather that all over your hair and sleep in it. The other option is Olaplex number 3. I've said this before, you can put it in, dump the whole bottle in a small spray bottle, fill whatever's left with some water, shake it up and spray it all over your hair pretty good and sleep in it. I love that mask because you can sleep in it. That's like 6 to 8 hours of treatment. That's amazing. Your hair feels so good in the morning. So take advantage of going to bed and doing a treatment because in the morning you can shampoo and condition it out and start fresh. So there's my reminders. And if you have been wanting to know what I did and what pineapple style meant, now you know. But this is what I do every single night. It preserves my curls, preserves my volume, and it helps take care of my hair. Oh, and I just started using a satin pillowcase. Complete game changer. If you have curly, frizzy hair, or even like me, just normal semi-straight hair, it definitely helps it with tangling and keeping it shiny and healthy. So there is my tips for your nighttime routine. Try them out. Let me know what you think. I am always open to suggestions and I will try just about anything. So leave them in the comments what you do at night. I'd love to find out, and like and subscribe. At the end, I don't know how to say like and subscribe without sounding stupid.